Right now, there's a battle in the transfer market. Saudi Pro League versus Major League Soccer. Saudi is splashing unlimited oil money to grab Europe's biggest stars. The MLS is trying to do the same. But here's the difference. America today needs the hype more than Saudi does because they're hosting the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And after the Club World Cup disaster, it's already proven if they don't generate serious buzz, the World Cup could flop, and big time. And if that wasn't enough, the US now has a bigger problem: basic football knowledge. Case in point, LAFC's big unveiling of Son Heung-Min, Asia's biggest football superstar, still in his prime, and at the ceremony, a local politician told him, win the World Cup for the US. She literally thought Son would play for America. Forget attracting new fans, maybe the country needs to brush up on some basic football knowledge first.
When the World Cup comes, we are expecting a win here in LA for the USA. We are here to support you to get that done.
Maybe she was inspired by Trump's joke about making Canada the 51st state, but making South Korea the 51st state, that's ambitious and dangerous. And here's the thing, even in the NBA, everyone knows international players represent their home countries. Luka Doncic plays for the LA Lakers, yes, but when the Olympics come around, he plays for Slovenia, not the Lakers, not America. And this wasn't a random interview on the street, this was an official unveiling, which means her PR team had time to prepare and still dropped the ball. And to be fair, maybe she's just taking cues from the top. Remember Donald Trump at the FIFA Club World Cup final, invited to watch Chelsea versus PSG, and he confused Cole Palmer with Lionel Messi. Messi, the biggest footballer on the planet, playing in your domestic league and you don't even recognize him. Not just that, you have also embarrassed yourself and another renowned footballer at the same time. Not the only awkward moment that Trump's displayed around the sport when the president hosted Juventus before their Club World Cup opener. Instead of talking football, he went on to make a tangential conversation about trans athletes.
Women make your team, fellas? Tell me, you think? You're being nice. What do you think? Think a woman could make the team? General managers, what do you think?
Difficult.
You don't say it. Close.
We have a very good women's team, though.
You do have, right? Yeah. But they should be playing with women, right? You know, it's one of those things. One of those things. See, they're very diplomatic.
Football reduced to a gambit to a political talking point. Now look, I'm not saying every host country needs to be as obsessed with the sport and know it all, such as Brazil, Spain, or any other European or South American nation for that matter. But if you're new to the sport, you should be working hard to build respect for it, not embarrass yourselves on the global stage, and definitely not by forgetting how the game's biggest icons look. And here's the irony, Son Heung-Min's arrival could actually be huge for US football. In his debut for LAFC against Chicago, he came on as a second-half sub, won a penalty in the 77th minute and rescued a draw. The stadium packed, 20,000 fans for an away game. By European standards, small, but by MLS standards, very impressive, and fans were loving it.
When I played at away grounds, they were always booing me and always booing the players. But it was nice to see people were celebrating, people were enjoying the football.
So yes, there is an appetite for football in America. The question is, will the people in charge respect the sport enough to feed it? Because if the attitude from the top stays this way, casual at best, disrespectful at worst, the 2026 FIFA World Cup could end up being a repeat of the Club World Cup, hyped on paper, forgotten in reality. And the first step to fixing it? Stop confusing the sport's biggest stars with somebody else, or remember the nationality they belong to at the very least.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
$36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali. Stop.
Japanese,
$4 trilhões以上mo.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.